Japan dethroned defending champions the Netherlands to claim gold in the women's Olympic team pursuit final on Wednesday as the Dutch took the silver medal. The Japanese trio of Mayu Takagi, Ayano Sato and Nana Takagi set an Olympic record of 2 minutes and 53.89 seconds, beating the previous record set by the Netherlands during Monday's quarter-final by 1.72 seconds. The United States edged Canada for bronze, their first Olympic speed skating medal since the Vancouver Games in 2010, with Heather Bergsma, Brittany Bowe and Mia Manganello finishing 0.45 seconds ahead of their local rivals. Clocking this lap time at the Olympics will give confidence to all the Japanese people, a glowing Mayu told reporters. "I'm so happy to have achieved an Olympic record that a lot of young Japanese skaters can go for." Her beaming elder sister Nana added, "I'm so proud that I was able to compete in the best race for the best Olympic Games." The Netherlands team of Lot van Beek, Irene Wester and Antoinette Jong easily beat the US in their semi-final, but were outskated by Japan even though they brought in the fresh legs of substitute Marit Leenstra for the final. World record holders Japan came into the race as the favorites, having won 9 of the last 11 World Cup races in the event, including the last 6. Skating in perfect symmetry, with the substitute Sato in for Ayako Kikuchi who raced in the semi-finals, they stormed out of the gates and kept ahead of the 3 Dutch women who won the event at the previous Winter Olympics in Sochi. With victory in the bag, the 4 Japanese skaters took a lap of the track with their flag held between them and then bowed in unison before taking their place on the top step of the podium to accept Japan's first medal in the event. The Japanese have now won 5 of their total 11 medals, including 2 of their 3 golds, at the Oval in Gangneung, making it their most successful sport at the current Winter Games, and all their speed skating medals have been won by women. The Dutch, who won 23 of 36 speed skating medals at the Sochi Games, started off on a dominant note in South Korea too, with 6 gold medals in the first 7 races, but have not topped the podium in any of the 4 races held this week. 4 years ago we won the gold medal and it's disappointing that we took the silver medal here, but I'm still happy, De Jong said. It was a fast race from Japan, so good job by them. The US were understandably thrilled to finally bury the ghost of the Sochi Games, at which they failed to win a single medal in the long track events. That failure has followed the team around ever since, and Bowe spoke of the heart it had taken to win the Olympic medal that has eluded them for 8 years. "We were fighting for a medal," she said. "We had our strategy going. Obviously, with Heather's speed and myself, our strategy was to go out there and get a jump start and try to hang on for dear life. That's what we did. That heart is what you saw in that last turn. And it got us the bronze medal." Norway win men's event. Norway skated to a stunning victory in the men's Olympic team pursuit on Wednesday, taking gold ahead of hosts South Korea as defending champions the Netherlands wilted. Beaten by Norway in the semi-finals, the Dutch fought off New Zealand for bronze as the Norwegians put on 2 immaculate displays of skating to claim their first medal in the event, which was introduced at the 2006 Games in Turin. Norway's Havard Bakke, Simon Spieler-Nielsen and Svend Pedersen served notice by setting an Olympic record of 3 minutes 37.08 seconds against Dutchman Patrick Roest, Sven Kramer and Jan Blokhuizen in the semi-final, beating the mark the Netherlands set in Sochi by 0.63 seconds. The final was a thriller, with neither the Koreans, who were fastest in qualifying, nor the Norwegians electing to use a substitute. Norway shot out off the blocks and held a narrow lead over the first 3 laps until the Koreans, marshaled by the experienced Lee Seung-hoon racing alongside Chung Jae-won and Kim Min-sok, edged in front on the 4th, sending the decibel levels in the packed area sky high. The cheers of the Korean fans only seemed to spur the Norwegians on as, heads down and striding smoothly in unison, they began to reel in their opponents with the splits getting closer and closer. On the 5th lap, Norway got their noses back in front by 0.10 seconds and they went through the last 3 splits in an identical 13.63 seconds to finish 1.2 seconds ahead of the Koreans and seal their second Olympic speed skating gold of the Games.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's